Steam.
Fair enough.
But the MD follows us, the game account follows us, and the studio account follows us now. We're actually beginning to sound like we know what we're talking about.
I wouldn't go that far.
No, neither would I.
Beginning to and almost is two different things.
This is true. So, that's pretty much it for the moment on games I've been playing this week.
Fantastic. Now, I've looked at the Arrested development, and I saw what you were on about, and I assumed Trash TV was something like El Dorado or, well, whatever.
No.
So go on then. What's this all about then? I've had a look at the website and it confuses me.
Okay. Trash TV. Trash TV is a game made by, I want to say, Louis Russell, and I've texted him. Sorry, Laurie Russell. I do apologise. Laurie Russell. Now, Laurie's made this game, and I saw this game for the very first time at E2 when I just popped my head in on the way past on my normal Thursday. Because every Thursday I do walk past it between two meetings I always have on Thursdays, and I always have an hour to kill in between. So it's perfect. Yeah. I always pop my head in. So I popped my head in on Thursday, and I bumped into Alan Zucconi because I knew he was there, and he was talking to this chap. I didn't get a chance to speak to him because it was all very, very busy. He said, "This is Trash TV." I didn't get to see an awful lot of it, but it feels very similar to a lot of other low-resolution games in some respects. It's also another puzzle platformer. But I love puzzle platformers. I think they're great.
Everyone loves puzzle platformers.
So, yeah, there's not an awful lot I know about this game. I want to do a bit more research. I want to look into it. It's in development. It's not released yet. I want to speak to Laurie and get him on the show. It's www.trashtvgame.com if you want to go have a look. Look, Alan Zucconi is pointing out a number of games to us, and every time he points out a game, I go play it, and it's like, oh yeah, this is really cool. So he said this is good, so I believe him. Simple. It really is that simple. I think it looks quite nice. I was quite excited when I saw it playing. I quite like the style of it. What more can you say? It's a puzzle platform that looks pretty good. Give me more, please.
Yeah. From what I saw, it looks very good. So yeah, I'll definitely be keeping my eyeballs peeled for that one.
Yeah, I mean, there's lasers, and you play a little TV. The main character's a TV, and
it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. You got a little. I'm just looking at some screenshots on the website. Yeah, there's all sorts of bits and pieces. I think it's quite early on in development. I'm not sure where it is on Greenlight, and I should have looked at this properly beforehand. But yeah, it's all looking pretty good.
Fantastic. And the other one you've got, Blast 'em?
Right, Blast 'em. Now, you won't know about this, and this is purely because I popped over and saw Byron the other day. He took a photo of me sat with him on loading. Now, on this particular Thursday, I didn't have a meeting. I'd just done 60-hour week before I'd even hit Thursday, so I took some time off.
Part-timer.
Yeah, I know, part-timer. So I just went and sat down with Byron, and Mike Bither was there as well. And Byron kindly showed me what he was developing. It was a game called Blast 'em.
Okay.
He's sorting out a couple of bits and pieces on So Hungry before it gets released. So Blast 'em is a side-scrolling shooter. He developed it ages ago, and it's consistently got loads and loads of hits, so he thought he'd work on it a bit more. And yeah, we're going to be beta testing it. And I think we might even get a mention in the credits, which would be nice.
It would be very nice.
So yes, I do need to send you a copy of this game. I have it on my hard drive. It's just sat here. But the little characters come flying along and try and kill you constantly. The same ones appear on his business card. So it was one of the very first games he developed. So yeah, we had a chat with him before the show, and he sent it over.
Do we know what's happening with So Hungry?
So Hungry. I didn't ask him any details, and he didn't offer any details. There's a couple of bits he said he is trying to sort out. I think he's just polishing the game.
Right, as he does.
So yeah, because obviously it not only is it quite a difficult game in its simplicity in terms of coding, I think there's a couple of issues that, because of the subject matter he's trying to deal with, I think that could be relatively sensitive, and he wants to make sure it's right.
Yeah.
I think that's probably put extra pressure in terms of delivering a solid game.
Hmm.
So, just for those that haven't listened, So Hungry is an iOS and Steam game. It's up for Greenlight at the moment.
Oh, it's in iOS as well, is it?
Yeah, that's primarily what it's developed for.
Oh, okay.
It's
I
for,
thought
it's
he was
for,
just doing it for Greenlight.
no. I've always seen it on his iPad. It was all touchscreen design and based, so you could drag your finger around. But you played the character called Dave. Dave is homeless,
Yeah.
and you have to keep on feeding him. Hence the title, So Hungry.
Mm.
But not to be confused with Don't Starve. The only way Dave can eat is by begging for money, which enables him to buy food. And you'll constantly have a hunger counter that if it reaches 0, you die. Now, the only way to get the money is to beg. And not all the citizens appreciate that. And if you touch them, they call the police, and you get arrested, and it's the end of the game. It's meant to be a reflection, and it's directly inspired from Byron's experience. And if you want to hear a lot more about Byron talking about it, I can't remember what episode it was, a few episodes back.
I believe it was episode 10 or 11.
It certainly wasn't 11, so it might have been 10. I was going to say 8. It's a couple of episodes back.
Listen to them all. It'll be there somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. But Byron was inspired by this when he went
San Francisco.
Yeah, I think it was the GDC conference.
Yes, it was, yeah.
Yeah, and he was just astounded by the level of homelessness there. And he decided to make a game based on it, but obviously it does tackle quite difficult social issues. I think he's conscious of that, and he just wants to make the best possible. The music is done by Gavin Harrison, who's a well-known game musician. Fantastic, and he gave us the copy of the music to put in the show after the end credits, so that's in there, and it's a very hand-drawn style.
Okay.
But literally black and white monochromatic.
Yeah, I've seen a video of it, and I
think that belies the complexity that's behind these things.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
They always look a lot simpler than they actually are. So yeah, sorry, So Hungry wasn't on the list, but I just had to recall that off the top of my head.
Right. Okay.
So anyway, but there's loads of other bits and pieces, and we've just had to narrow down Arrested Development. There's always more we can look at. I mean, one of our wonderful forumites and a guy that perhaps doesn't get anywhere near as much recognition as he deserves is the wonderful Jay, or A Tiger Bear, who's done a preview of a game called Tangier.
I'm looking forward to this game very much.
I know nothing about it, so I'm going to have to go away and do a bit of a look.
It looks very strange. You're a very weak hunter going around, and you can go through different dimensions and stuff. And you end up in a NCP car park.
Now that does sound odd. But yeah, if you want to read a preview, have a look at the Mature Gamer Podcast main website. It's on the homepage, and currently, if you go on there, I think it's on the title page.
Fantastic.
It's the third recent post.
It is, yeah. It's good. It's a very good read.
So I've got to read that. So yeah, that's where we are with that.
And that is Arrested Development. Hello and welcome back. Now for the competition. Now, thanks to the lovely RX Pixel for our elbows that look like arses, the winner will be announced next week. Now,
we get a competition entry.
No one's bothered to enter, have they?
No one's bothered to enter. Now, I can't believe this. This is for a triple pair-up Blammo Wonder Pack.
I don't know what you just said, but it sounds good.
Exactly. It's awesome. It's a Steam codes for Thomas Was Alone, Dear Esther, and Hotline Miami, I believe. Is that right?
It is, yeah.
from the awesome Jojo Monkey.
Oh, yes, it is. Yeah, a bunch of codes you sent me. Yep, fantastic.
So yeah, give us an entry. Otherwise, we'll come up with something else and we'll just give them away.
I think we should just give all our codes away on Twitter when we get them. So,
Well, funnily enough, from the raffle, the event we had the other week,
of course,
we gave them all away, and no one came up and claimed them. So what I've done is I went on the forum and said, "Oi, who wants a code?" They've all come back to me and some people claimed, some haven't. After all that whole rigmarole, I am god awful bored because I had 50 codes to organise and give away, and it's a pain in the ass. So I've got bored, and I'm throwing them out on Twitter, and we've given 2 out whilst the show has been on.
Yep.
And the first one I just stuck out randomly. The second one, someone said, "Can I have it?" And they went, "Yeah, there you go." That was the person that actually asked for it was Simon Frost.
Good lad, whoever this person is that I don't know.
He's wearing a bandana, so he must be awesome.
I wouldn't go that far. A pirate, yeah. He better be a bloody pirate.
I'm just having a look. No, his profile makes no piratey type things. But he's from, oh my god, he's from Nottingham. I want my code back.
Retract statements.
No, we're going to be doing this. Whenever I'm bored and I've got my laptop in front of me, I may just fling out a couple of codes. We've got codes left for Hydra Adventure for the DS. We have got one PS3 crossplay Thomas Was Alone code, which I'm saving. No, I'm not. I'm going to give that. Oh, no, I've got to speak to someone. There's someone who won a prize ages ago.
Stuff it. Give it away now.
No, I'm not. I'm going to give it to someone who's very, very, very nice if he hasn't already bought it.
Have you got one you can give away now?
Yeah, why not? Let's see who listens and who claims this, shall we? Do it as an experiment. Okay, what do we want to give away?
All of them.
No, I've got Explodemon for the PS3.
Nope.
Witcher 1 and 2?
Yes, give one of them away.
Okay, this is a nice short code as well. Right, this code you have to claim on GOG to get it. Now, the code is, have we got a pencil?
Because you're going to say it as quickly as you can.
Shall I do it sheepdog style?
No.
It is GKQ87Z54. That's
Again,
it.
for those that didn't hear.
That's GKQ87Z54.
And for those at the back.
Oh, for fuck's sake, that's enough.
Yeah.
I could have done it in gobbledygook. You know what I mean.
I could have just hummed some meaningless poem or droned some music over it.
You do it in Morse.
Ow.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, there'll be a few codes coming out, and we hope to be getting a ton load more very, very soon. And yeah, this is damn sight easier, me just throwing them out to the random masses, than it is to try and organise something. So I think we found our new mechanism of giving away codes, unless it's a very, very cool prize. Codes will be given away on Twitter at random.
Exactly. I think that's much better, and that should hopefully.
I think it's the future.
I think it is the future because that way they're just gone. They're dealt with.
Yeah, and if you miss it, well, bollocks to you.
Bollocks.
If you don't pay attention to prizes and free gifts, sod ya.
Yeah. How dare you not like our free things?
Or there is the other way. You could just ask very, very nicely, and we'll put you on a list, and we'll see if we can skim off the top.
I'll yeah, make sure you get put on the list, mate. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. One of those. So yeah, that's it for competition. We want to keep it short and sweet because it's a pain in the arse.
It can be an absolute pain in the arse. That's right. Now, news. I've seen this and I've even got it. It's for those with Xbox Gold still. Crackdown is free for Gold members. Now, I've downloaded this, but I've not actually played it yet.
Ditto.
I've heard it's a very good game.
Have you not played this before?
9.
Ah, you're in for a treat. Have you played Crackdown 2?
9.
Mate, you're in for such a laugh.
I've heard Crackdown 2 is pretty good. I watched the little video that comes with it. It seems to be...
It's amazing. It's an absolutely amazing game. And this is one of the very first titles that came out on the 360. I'm not going to knock Microsoft for giving this away for free because all